No worries.
All right. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
That sounds like it has a butt to it.
Yeah, it does. Let me show you. Let me show you.
Oh, it does have a butt on it.
A little soda pop here just to try to alleviate I don't know what. So, what are you up to? What are
What are
you,
we up to
said you
today?
had a lot of
Well,
meetings. Did you have any of those meetings yesterday
I
afternoon?
did. I did. I went to another podcast in the evening or 3 o'clock our time, 6 o'clock their time.
Good. Okay.
And it's a lady named Yvonne Jones,
Okay.
and she is with Edible Gardens Resorts.
Huh. Okay.
And so we were talking about housing. So they are looking to build housing at a reasonable cost and have rents from $250 to $700 a month. They're in
Okay.
Tennessee, though. They're in Tennessee.
Okay.
So, it makes sense that their rents would be lower, but that's like a lot lower and
Yeah.
incredible, you know. And so that's
Sure.
why what I see happening here in California, Mark, is that I see people retiring and moving to Tennessee
Okay.
for the cost of living to live better, and so a lot of the state workers here have taken those types of paths, not
Yeah.
only to Tennessee, but other states where cost of living is cheaper,
Yeah.
property
Well,
ownership.
we sure need cheaper, I can tell you that.
Yes. But the thing is that we don't have to do things the same way and expect to drive change, right? We
Mm,
have to innovate.
okay.
And that's what business is about. I believe at times of terrible crisis, there's great opportunity. And this is one of those times with regard to affordable housing.
Okay.
And so we can do it cheaper, differently, without keeping the current level of profit that developers have.
Frustration, yeah, maybe.
Well, profit is their driver to keep things the
Yeah,
way they
yeah, yeah,
are.
yeah.
And so that is the thing that we have to address, right? How do we have to develop, because they will not let go of the status quo, and they're moneyed interests, by the way. The developers, the Dell Webbs, the
Yeah.
Elliott Homes, the all
I just
these.
wonder, well, yeah, I just wonder if there was some way we could tie housing for people with low income to some profitability to the point where some capitalist would be willing to help make these kind of places, but I don't know if that could ever be achieved because
I mean, I believe it can. I
most
believe with the
capitalists
right
want
with the
more and
right
more and more money.
organizations involved and a
Yeah.
collaborative. And
Okay.
and the truth is, I believe that once it is built, they will see the wisdom in it. And the cost difference is about 70 to 75%. That
Mhm.
cost is the cost of land and the unit. Those
Huh.
two things.
Okay.
That does not take into account if we're dealing with raw land and you have to get utilities pulled into there. They're called drops.
Yeah.
If you're going to
Yeah,
have
that's a big cost.
utilities, water, sewer, garbage dropped in there, that's big money. Same as building a driveway
Yeah.
or a roadway,
Oh
big
yeah.
bucks, big
No,
bucks.
there was a lady in Japan who wanted to add 2 inches to her driveway in downtown Tokyo. Cost her $2 million to do it.
Oh my, because of the population and the cost of.
Well, and the expense of Tokyo and all that.
Right, right. Wow. But
These,
I can understand that,
yeah,
because it's going against the same sort of scenario poses that question, how much will it cost? Because
yeah,
so the site preparation, all those drops, that is on the developer to pay
okay,
for. That's why we have to start with a small scale.
Right.
Even if it's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath with its own little kitchen
Well,
and
yeah,
an
it kind of
8 foot
proves
by 40.
it proves the feasibility. People always want a
Yes,
prototype.
yes, yes,
When
yes. And
these
they want
people,
it to
when
be a
these people,
working model,
yeah,
so that's where we are with that. But that was a good podcast. It was fun, and it was more exposure, of course.
is
that
she
that's
gonna? I hope she's gonna have you on a regular basis.
this was sort of an introductory, and that costs money, just like these services cost money. So to be on, I believe
How
there's
much?
a certain
How
amount
much am
I
I
would have to.
charging you? I don't think I'm aware.
You're not charging me yet, but when we get some
Oh,
funding, I plan to share that with you.
oh, well, thank you, dear. I would appreciate it, and my
I
heating.
know that this production costs because
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
costs
yeah,
money these days.
yeah. Unfortunately, it's so true.
So
Well, do
yeah,
you want
it's
me to try to get you on other podcasts? Do you want me to try to figure out a way to do that?
I think so. I think I'm going to
All
have to
right.
get in front of everyone, Mark Isaac, everyone that I can to
Well, yeah, because remember what we said yesterday about the 270.
correct, correct. And so
Let's
then that
see here.
means more
You know,
exposure. There's also this guy named Ryan O'Connor over there in your neck of the woods. He's in Sonoma County,
huh?
Sonoma County, and he is another podcaster on housing specifically. And
Huh?
I met him at the lobby day for California YIMBY, yes, in my backyard. We sat at
Right.
the same table for lunch and we met. And I also met this lady. I think I've mentioned it because I was so on fire about this. This lady at the same table named Robin Mari.
Okay.
Robin lives on her own little piece of land in West Sacramento, the city of West
Okay.
Sacramento. And
Right.
she lives off the grid and fought the city to be able to live off grid on her own little piece of land with her cat and her dog, and
Okay.
won.
Okay.
So right now she's there. She's living well. She got her shipping container home built by this guy that we know. He's with a company called Taynor, Taynr, and his name is
Mm.
James Roberts. Well, James retrofitted her unit, got it ready for living, and she bought the city. So you know what that means? It really means something super exciting. It means that the precedent has now been set with
Okay.
that case for others to follow suit. And so,
Very
what that
nice.
means for us trying to house marginalized groups is that
Right.
theoretically, and not only in theory now, because we have a case to cite where she won, theoretically, we could duplicate that here in Sacramento. Although West
Okay.
Sacramento is a much smaller region than
Yeah.
we are, but it doesn't
Okay.
matter. The precedent has been set, so
Right.
the rules will follow that precedent.
Now, would you say who do you think is your? I want to mention two groups. One is single mothers,
Okay.
and the other is veterans.
Yes.
Do you have any particular needy group in mind over any other needy group, or not really?
I would think single parents, not only moms, but I think single
Okay.
parents would be
Because
good.
if we know that, we can maybe approach groups that do things for it's probably there's probably nonprofits out there whose mission is to help single parents.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we
Yes.
could
Yes.
maybe
Yes.
get a hold of them.
Right. Yes.
That
So I
would be
think
good.
veterans are also, I think single parents, veterans, and seniors would be the three areas that concern us most because,
Well,
yes.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yes. Yes. And so what else was I
I
going
should
to tell
take
you about?
well, this machine takes notes. I forgot. That's good.
Oh, good, good, good. But I was going to tell you something else exciting about yesterday. Let's see. I
You
talked
met Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald House. No, I did not meet Ronald McDonald, but I met
Darn.
someone. Oh, I got an email back from the city of Sacramento. I,
Oh
I
Lord.
CC'd his higher up, and early this morning before 8 a.m.
Oh
I
my.
got a response. He said, "Thank you so much for your patience. I have been out of town." And I said, "No problem whatsoever, and so yes, we're going to get some movement within the box here.
All right. Well, you're I'm gonna start calling you Jesse James, I think.
But yes, it was a fresh breath of fresh air to get a hold of them
Right.
and to get a response back. And now we can keep going down the list of land, and basically do the same thing. And they already told me one parcel per email.
Okay.
I
Huh.
have 400 parcels to look up.
So before he walks in the office in the morning, he goes, I wonder what's coming in from Miss Salinas today.
Right, right,
Ugh.
right. But it's okay. This is them being of service, and now I understand they would
Right.
like to be of service.
Good for them.
Regardless of how we got to that point. I'm
Right,
grateful for
right.
that.
Well,
And so then so yeah, that's another really positive piece of information.
mm,
Let's see, on the 5th of June, I go down to Fresno to meet Barbara
mm,
Stroud of City Center, the City Center, which is this huge community. They're not made out of containers, but it's a building that used to house something else. And now it's housing for youth who are home unhoused, for families. And then they also have a free grocery store, a clothes closet, like GED training so people can get a high school diploma and other sort
okay.
of vocational training to get people to be a part of contributing society again and to reintegrate them and have them have belonging, a place where they can belong. So we're going to go
Okay.
see her there in Fresno and spend the
All
night,
right.
not at the mission, at the project, but at a place near there. So we can tour the facility. I want to hear
Hmm.
about the challenges and I want to share our challenges and find out how she
Other
overcame
people
them.
approached it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And another
All
thing, oh my God, I forgot to tell you this.
right.
I met Heather Fargo. Heather Fargo was the mayor of
I
Sacramento.
saw that movie. Yeah. No, no, that's not it.
That's Fargo, different area, Fargo, North Dakota, and different topic completely. But Heather Fargo. So I went to this. What was that? That was the Ideas Festival. Cal
Huh.
Matters put on an Ideas Festival on the this past Tuesday. I went there last minute, but I had been praying to meet Heather Fargo because I loved the way her policy. She was true to her word and
So
knew
who
how
is
to
she? Is she
navigate.
a politician or what?
Yes, former politician. Yes.
What positions did she hold?
She was mayor here in Sacramento.
Oh, okay. All right.
And so now she's with a nonprofit called Ecos, and they are
Okay.
concerned with the environment.
All right.
And so anyway, at this Ideas Festival, I went to Heather. She's now in a wheelchair, but no matter, I met her and I said, I've been praying to God for years to meet you in person.
Oh.
And she said, "Me specifically?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Come here, give me a
Oh,
hug."
oh, this
So
goddamn phone. I swear to God.
I'm
My phone,
sorry.
go ahead. My phone
Any,
is making noises and I
oh,
keep trying to get it to stop. I thought I erased every single alarm clock and I don't know. Just anyway, I'm sorry for
oh.
the interruption.
So anyway, I'll be reaching out to her because what
Good.
I told her about housing and what we're looking to do. And then I asked if she would be my mentor.
Oh, well, she knows, obviously knows a lot about how the Sacramento city government works and
Yes, yes,
where the
Mark Isaac.
skeletons are buried and all that. So,
Yes, yes. And she may know, not she may, she knows workarounds to
mm,
navigate certain pathways because she had to know those being the
right.
mayor and leading
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
area.
she does. Right.
So anyway, there was that, and I met this other wonderful lady named Nancy. And Nancy
Okay.
doesn't know how she can help. She's a senior citizen, but she loves the idea of the grassroots organizing in
Okay.
advocacy toward affordable housing. And
Very
she
nice.
understands being a senior and a disabled senior and
I
a
just I want to
retiree.
applaud you for all that you get done in a day's time.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know how
You
you
know,
do it.
do you remember back in the 70s a toy called Stretch Armstrong?
No, not really.
He
No.
was a plastic toy made out of sort of the same material Gumby was made of, like
Okay.
rubber. But he would stretch his arms way out, his legs and his body. I feel like that
Okay.
throughout this journey, Mark Isaac. I know that someday soon I'll have some help, but right now I feel like that. I feel like I'm stretched in every direction and
Well,
I
and
have to keep
you
it all
know,
straight.
yeah, I'm hoping that, when the time comes for you to get some help, it arrives and you recognize
Yes.
it as such and
Yes.
all that.
Yes.
So, yeah. All right, why don't we take a break?
Yes.
We've done 18 minutes here. That's 20. No, usually we do like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Now we're doing more. So I'll see you in what, 10 minutes?
Yes, sir. I'm going to
So
grab a
that
bite
would
real
be
quick.
9:28.
Yes, that sounds wonderful.
All right. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
brother. See you
All
soon.
right. All right.